Hello, everybody. This is Sisters Intuition. My name is Shelly. Thank you for clicking on to my video. I'm going to be doing a general message, and then I will try to do a couple of free readings. Um, so, thank you all for coming in. Please share this. Hit the like button if you don't mind. I appreciate it, and thank you. The part of it that I'm going to do for the collective here first, just a little general message before I get into the free readings, will be a general message that will not resonate with each and every one of you. So I ask you to please take the part on the general message that I'm about to do before I get into the mini readings. Take it, what part resonates with you and leave out what doesn't, okay? And please do not forget to give your sister a big fat thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate each and every one of you for your love, support, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. I really, really do, each and every one of you. Yeah. Um, so we're going to get started like on the general message, and then if anybody would like to do a donation or any of that, I've got all that down there in the comments or it's in the description below, either one. Okay, but I do appreciate y'all, and we're going to get into it. All right, so we're going to do a general message, and then I'm going to do a couple of free readings. I want to see who's in here, and then once I get done with this general message, I will see who I want to do tonight as far as free readings. Some of y'all need a quiet retreat. Y'all need to just really back up and disconnect from the outside world. That way you can set and process your feelings and, your thoughts going on right now. That way, if you can, withdraw, you'll have more clarity on what it is you need to do going forward and stop complaining. Because that way, that spirituality, when you complain, it's making you a victim. And it's you're not a victim. It's saying you need to take back your God-given power. God give each and every one of us power, and you need to take your power back. And hello, dream. You need to take your power back. That way, because you have the freedom to make choices, any kind of choices that you want. And the more that you get an increase in your confidence, and you start to speak your mind and be assertive. Hello, Anthony. I'm doing a general reading to start off with, and I will pick a couple of people to do free readings for, and then I have my Cash App and my PayPal in the comments if anybody would like to donate or any of that. Anyhow, yeah, you just need to be assertive and start to get your self confidence back. But some of y'all do need to withdraw. That way, y'all can really do some thinking here about what it is and gain some clarity on what it is you need to do going forward. What else for this quick message? What else is this quick internal spirit? Yeah, it's telling you to have faith. You could be dealing with a Taurus energy. Sorry, it's dark, can't see it. You could be dealing with a Taurus energy, but Spirit is telling you to have faith and not worry. Some of y'all could be, really struggling or worried about your money. Trying to be trying to be practical. Some of y'all could be saying, hey, you know what, I'm having to pay my rent, I'm having to pay my lights, and, then later on, if I have any money, I'll go and pay my water bill or the stuff that I need for the house. You're really having to be practical when it comes to your resources. Y'all could have, some worry going on with that. The Spirit's telling you don't have any, don't worry. You need to have faith. And, and the more work that you put in, the more, resources you're going to bring in. Some of y'all are going, you're going to be sacrificing something, and you have to when it comes to spirituality. Most times there's a sacrifice of some kind. But some of y'all are, you inspire others by you and your situation and what people sees that you're going through and what people sees that you are coming out and they're seeing, what you're going through, what you're sacrificing. They see the shit that you're going through. I'll speak that right in a minute. And it inspires people. And the 10th house is around your destiny. This is about where you're going. This is around your career path. And the 10th house is around your job, your ambition, your goals. Some of y'all could have some ideas, you've been working on, and but you need to be careful about who and what you're around. Yeah, there's going to be an unexpected change coming in for sure. Okay. What else for this group? What else for this group message? Yeah, education. Some of y'all need to go back to school and get an education. Yeah, there's going to be some stuff that's coming together, but you just come through learning a lesson with Towser. So you've gained some type of wisdom, you've gained some type of clarity, but with that, you've learned a lesson, and you're taking that. This ball right here is your wisdom, right? And you're taking it on your path with you, the wisdom that you've gained in this, and you're starting to see stuff. You have the ability to see stuff at a different perspective now because you're looking at through the spiritual side, okay? But you have a choice to make. You got a choice. You know, the bone collector. The bone collector is where you're holding on to things that's no good for you. Hello, Starling. You're holding on to things that's no good for you. They don't serve you. But you're holding on to things, people, objects, substances, but you're doing it because you're not comfortable within yourself. You've got some insecurities within yourself, and it's when you start loving yourself, and you're comfortable in your own skin, baby, that's going to bring you peaks of happiness and joy. It's going to bring you in happiness. But the magical map shifters here, everything that's going on right now is divinely guided. I'm telling you right now, the spirit and your ancestors and God is behind the scene, and there's a shift. There's a big shift that's coming in. But that shift that's happening, his spirit and behind the scenes working on your behalf. You need to stop following the leader. We don't follow, baby. We leaders. We lead. We make decisions for our life. Okay, we don't do that. There's going to be positive movement going forward, which is great. But some of y'all been in a dry desert. You've been in this illusion. You know how you're in the desert and it's really fucking hot and you got no water and you start seeing these mirages and shit. Okay, you've been in the mirage, baby. You've been in an illusion. And you're sitting giving of yourself, all of your emotions. Hello, Wolf, I'm doing good. How are you? Until you ain't got shit left to give, you're dry. So that is an illusion. But you've got dreams. Okay, you've got dreams that you want. And they're manifesting. But some of y'all are stuck deep in your emotions. You could be feeling paralyzed by them. But that's shit that you've pushed down and you suppressed, and you're not going to deal with them, or you don't know how to deal with them. Whichever be the case, it's going to differ from each one of y'all. But it's time for you to stop and embrace that. And it's time for you to slow down. Slow and steady wins the race. We ain't, we're on a marathon, yes, but we ain't got to be in a fucking hurry. Some of y'all need solitude. You need to disconnect. You need to be away from everybody. That way you can think and you can get that mental clarity about what it is, that you need to do. Because there's a relationship around you that is definitely coming apart, but it is supposed to, because it's not for you. It's not for your higher good. So it is going to come apart. And you're able to run the circus by yourself. You see this shit, there's one person, one ring circus. Means you can run the shit your motherfucking self. You don't need anybody, you never did. The wizard of awareness. Some of y'all are aware of some things. Some of y'all got some gifts, psychic abilities. But the spirit of palace is where you need to be your true self and not apologize for it. And if it ain't nobody likes it, well, the hell with them. You know what I'm saying? The hell with them. Because it's time for us to ride the wave of spirit and stop resisting. We've been sitting back resisting and stalling because we've been fucking around with stuff that ain't worth our time. It's going to spit it out because you got this fear. The goblins, the fear. The spirit is asking you to have faith and be open to spirit, wide open. Because you got to have faith and know that they're going to lead you in the right direction. But you got this goblins and fear because you can't see what's coming. Or you got this fear of being alone. But if you got faith in spirit and you understand, some of y'all could be fearful about, your money situation. Oh, I can't make it on my own. Let me say something. I'm making it on my own. I'm struggling like a motherfucker. I'm a single mom with 3 kids. I'm struggling. But I'm telling you what, with the golden palace here, there'll always be enough. As long as you got faith in spirit. And quit having fear and thinking you need to be rescued because you can't see what's in front of you. Baby, you ain't supposed to. It'll all be shown in divine time when it's supposed to. It's not in our time, baby. It's in spirit's time. So with that being said, some of y'all are stuck. Because maybe you feel you're going through some obstacles and some challenges, and It's like you've been through so many at this point in time, man. You should be able to adapt really quick. Put them Nikes on and run circles around that shit. You hear what I'm saying? Because you've been through so much, right? We have been through a lot of obstacles and challenge, and we're overcoming them. And some of us are stuck because we feel like, oh well, I fucking made a bad decision. Now I'm stuck. Now I don't know what to do. We're all gonna make decisions. It's not gonna be the greatest. It's just that's part of it. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's how we ascend. Some of y'all could be having unexpected visitors show up at your home because they could be going through some sadness and some grief. But it's probably going to be some karma for their ass because that's what they put you through. But you got strength card Leo. Spirit is asking you to be brave. They're asking you to be strong. You know, that's what they're asking you to do, to use that inner strength, to tame yourself, to control yourself, to get focused, to get disciplined. That way you can get that spark down, that passion back that you have. And understand that, some of y'all too, because of stuff that you've done in the past, you think that nothing's good's coming your way, or you think you're cursed, or I don't know. Everybody's going to be different, but you know, we all make bad decisions, and some of us have got a bad past, and a lot of us have shit that's 11 when I said that. There's a lot of shit we wish we hadn't done, but you know what? It's done happened. We can't go back and, redo it again, or make a change what's already happened. Yeah, we can go back and redo it ourselves and, grow from it, but we can't go back and change what's happened. So y'all are stuck in the past, and it's time to let that shit go and get out of these insecurities just because of what's happened in the past, because we're all children of God. He loves each and every one of us no matter what. So with that being said, you know, um, we need to heal whatever it is in the past that's keeping us stuck and realize that we are talking about right here, right now, and going forward. Amen. We got to stay strong, stay grounded. Because these haters look nothing more than to keep our life out of control and keep us stagnant and keep us off our destined path. They can't stop what God has for us. Number one, I don't know what the fuck these people been thinking, but they think they can. They got a fucking God complex. It's not happening. They might deter you for a hot second, baby, but it ain't gonna be forever. Because God will come in there and blow that situation the fuck up, and then you're gonna be leaving it anyways. It's just it is what it is. But people think they can get out here and they can stop people's destiny. I don't know who the fuck they reckon they are, but that's what they think. But they're fucking sadly mistaken. I mean, I don't understand people, but yes. But they can't stop what God has for you. That might get you on a detour. You might get lost for a minute, but you're gonna find your way for what's destined for you. And that's the reason why some of us is behind. Because we keep letting our lives spin out of control. We keep dealing with these people that promise the moon, the stars, the sun, baby, and they ain't delivering a fucking thing. Understand this, and they won't. They're laughing at us, ha ha ha, because they want our fucking life to spin out of control. They don't want us to have our blessings. You know why? Because their ass ain't getting it, they don't want you to have it. That's what it boils down to. Hell yeah, people who play mind games, they sure the hell do. Yes, and I'll tell you something, when you begin your spiritual journey, you're going to start to see shit and realize how cruel this fucking world actually is. Because you ain't even got a fucking idea. You've heard of spiritual warfares and shit like that, but until you really get awakened and you really get into spirituality, you really ain't got a fucking clue of how fucking bad people are. I mean, I'm talking about bad, bad. But when you get on the spiritual side, you can see right through that bullshit. And you're like, wow, why didn't I see that earlier? And it's surprising as hell sometimes. Because you're like, man, I never seen that in that person. But spirit will start illuminate some shit, but it's for your best interest. Because they're like, you ain't listening. I'm telling you in your intuition, and you just keep doing what you want to. You keep ignoring me, so let's show you some shit. Hello, Sharper, Clairvoyant. Welcome, welcome. Yes, I support every. It doesn't matter what kind of creator you are here on YouTube. I support every one of y'all. We're all out here trying to chase our life purpose, what it is we're supposed to be doing, and you know, the only difference is in us tarot card readers. Everybody reads different. Nobody reads the same. People's going to take the same deck of cards, and a different reader going to give you a different reading. You know, But it's nobody is. I don't think that any of them is any better than anybody else. It's just everybody reads different. So yes, most definitely, I'm glad you're here. And yes, I've been reading cards for a long time. But well, the reason why my channel is named Sisters Intuition on here, a lot of people don't know it, but my sister, she passed away. It's been 3 years ago. Okay. And she always told me, hey, you need to go online and read cards. And I'm like, I'm not about to do that shit. I was trying to not do it, because, but I woke up one day, been years ago, and I'm like, I need to get me some tarot cards. And I never fucked with a deck in a day in my life. But anyhow, I've been reading on Facebook now for 4 years. And anyhow, she wound up passing away. Me and my sister was 3 years apart. I was the oldest. She wasn't, but she passed away 4 days before her 34th birthday, and it was sad. It was an overdose, but it was a fucked up situation. She got robbed. They took her money. They took everything she had on her. They let her body lay there for 18 hours plus. Never called for any help. Um, and it was a fucked up situation, but somebody got it to her. I know for a fact she could do it to herself. But my sister, she struggled with addiction like a lot of us has. But a lot of us, people don't understand people that's got spiritual gifts. People say, well, you got a depression and you got bipolar and you got this, you got that. No, it's because people don't know how to process the gifts that they have. And you got to learn and grow in order to be able to accept that. But she struggled with it, and that's what ultimately took her out. So she told me, basically I need to come on here and start doing it live. So I've been on Facebook now for a little bit over 3 years. And I've been over here since November of last year. It just, I had to take a break in between her passing away, and I had to get really get thinking about it. And that's why I've called this channel Sisters Intuition, which I run my Facebook with my name, Shelly Evans, but my YouTube and my TikTok, I've had both of them going since November, and both of them I named it after my sister, Sisters Intuition, because it's my sister's intuition that told me I need to do this shit. But I didn't want to hear it while she was alive, but I finally started listening to it after the fact. But yeah, so I know she's here with me. That's the one thing. I've had a lot of death around me. Everybody that's been close to me. I didn't have my one sibling. My sister, she's gone, and that was like my tag team. We'd be out here just doing some stupid shit for years. But my niece is still living, which is her daughter, and she's got a couple. She's got 4 kids altogether, but I have them. That's still living. And of course, I'm a single mom. I got my 3 boys, but other than that, I've just got like a few cousins and a couple aunts left. Everybody else is dead. So I have to look at it on the spiritual side, knowing that they're here with me, they're watching over me, they're protecting me, and they're fucking rooting me on a spiritual awakening. Like, yeah, that's what my mission is. That's what I'm supposed to do. There's always a piece to the puzzle. God knows the purpose more than any of us do. And I always say, there's always a piece of the puzzle that fits in there. We never do understand how, but we start to understand. Um, we start to understand when we get on this spiritual journey how things start to fit into play in our life. So, all right, that's all I have for the general reading. So I'm going to go back up here and kind of see who's in here. I'm going to pick a couple of people. I'm not going to be on here too awfully long because my vehicle broke down today too, and I had to sit in the hot sun for 5 hours uh, trying to get my vehicle back to the house because I didn't want to leave it sitting where it was at because I didn't want to go back tomorrow and my fucking Cadillac converter be cut off. And, there's just some crazy people around here. God help them, because they're not well, but you know. I didn't want to go back and have to put more money into it than what I already had to. So yeah, I've not had the greatest day. So I'm going to be on here a short time and then do as many as I can do. If anybody would like to donate, do a super chat. I got a PayPal and a Cash App up there at the top. I appreciate y'all. Y'all don't realize what kind of day I've had. It's been messed up, but yeah, I got the background. I got it off of I got the Eagle sign. I got it at Five Below, and then the eye back there. I got it off of Amazon. They got some pretty neat ones on there actually on Amazon. All right, so I'm gonna go up here and look. What's I need to look on my phone because for some reason I don't want my shit start shutting off. Let's see who's in here. Okay. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, I'd appreciate it if you would. And if you're in the room, please hit the like button. I'd appreciate that too. I'm trying to get my hours up on here. Um, what I'm trying to do. I didn't realize how long it took to get 4,000 hours. It takes a damn minute. Okay, let's see who's in here. So, Dream, you still in here? Dream was in here. Infinite, Starling, Wolf, Sherry, Starling, let's see. Sharper, Clairvoyance. So, pretty much the same thing. Princess Nora, Oprah Tiro. Hello, Jasmine. Thank you for liking. So, um, what's the name? Hang on a minute. Dream, Live, Shine. Are you still in here? Because you was the first one that jumped in my reading. So, are you still in here? I appreciate y'all though for coming out. I really do. Appreciate you. Yeah, it's time to chill, baby. Let's see. Dream, are you still in here? All right, Infinite. Maybe Infinite Spirit said it's time to love yourself. You know, you sitting around in some toxic connections. Why are you sitting around? You're trying to maintain a relationship that's toxic. Why? Spirit says you let yourself. You let somebody change you. You're not being your true self. You're changing yourself in order to fit what everybody else wants. What about you? Infinite. Keeping tabs. What the hell? Ooh, karma. Somebody gets some karma for their hidden agendas. Okay. All right, fourth house. You need to think about what you're securing. You sitting around some low vibrational energy. Okay. And these people, you know, when it comes to your interest or what you want to do, your hobbies or your entertainment, you know, there's some people around you got some hidden agendas. Be careful. Because there's a person around you that's got other plans and what they're telling you, their hidden agendas. They're keeping tabs on you. They're watching your every move. And, you know, somebody's receiving karma here. Whatever they've done to you, they're receiving karma. Or they will be very soon. But the fourth house is here. Spirit is saying you need to start loving yourself. Quit dimming your light. Quit being, you know, what somebody else wants you to be. You be yourself. And you need to start working on you and your home and your security. You know, doing it for your family. You know, that way you can get out here and you can have a little bit more luxurious lifestyle and you can get out here and be able to afford things better than what you can right now. But you got to do it for your sense of security, for you to be comfortable, you know, for your housing, for your family. That's what you need to be focusing on right now, not these low vibrational energies that's, you know, got these hidden agendas against you. And these motherfuckers are just tagging along for the hell of it. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're doing. These motherfuckers are somebody that cannot be alone. And they are not tagging along out of love, baby. They're tagging along out of necessity because they need you. Mm-hmm. Infinite. Hello, sweet tea. Infinite. 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 Yeah, you've been going through a motherfucking battle with this person, okay? Yeah, when it's six swords, it's time to move the hell on, okay? It's time to move away from this person. Yeah, because the Four of Pentacles, yep, here we go, you're holding on to this person. You're clinging on to them, or they're trying to cling on to you. Take it as resonance. This could be you holding on to people, but there's issues, childhood issues, maybe that you need to heal. That way you feel whole in yourself and you ain't got to hold on to people or possessions or whatever big case. Because you just keep going up the battle. It ain't a general reading. Yeah, it is a general reading for you. Yeah, I'm just reading what the card is telling me. It's what I'm not calling your name out, and I'm reading what's coming on the board for you. So it's what spiritual is getting told to you. But you keep going through this battle, and you're feeling you're drained. You're tired, and it's just been ongoing. You got to learn from your past mistakes, maybe, and grow a backbone and move away from this situation because this person could be trying to hang on to you though too, but you just need to move away from this. The sun, Leo. And there's a lot of fucking toxic shit going on here. Like fighting, five one is fighting the conflict. Yeah, there could be. There's good news coming in when it comes around money, but this right here could be a new job. It could be you going back to school. But here's the thing though. The Page of Pentacles is good news coming in, but it's also somebody that's open minded. Somebody's willing to learn. Then we have the Tower, and then we have the Hierophant Taurus energy. You're going to have a tower moment. Spirit's going to come in with a tower moment, and they're going to cause you some chaos here because you need to really do some thinking about what it is you want in a relationship. Down at the end of the day, you want something stable. You want something that's long term. You want somebody that's going to bring you commitment, but you need to get into partnerships, baby, where you are, you know what I'm saying, where if anything else, there's mutual respect. Yes, we've got to learn from our past mistakes exactly and grow a fucking backbone and tell these people and be assertive, But you need to really look at this, about the things that you're holding on to because, you can either start loving yourself or you can, and move away from this shit or you can stay around these people that's got these hidden agendas. And they're not bringing you security. They're low vibrational energy, and these are leeches, baby. They are leeches. And you're going to feel so much better just getting away from them, because you need to move away from them. That way you can get some type of good energy coming. Because you ain't getting shit of good energy really coming in sitting around this type of energy. Because Spirit's not going to bring in blessings when you've got somebody trying to take it away from you. They're not going to do that. So they might send you in a little, but they ain't sending you in a lot. It's just the way it is. It ain't happening. Okay, where'd that one girl go? She's moving here. I ain't read her yet. I've been here a couple of months and I ain't got her. Hang on. Let's see. Where's that one go? Is it Sharper Clairvoyant or maybe? Sharper Clairvoyant, are you in here? Sharper Clairvoyant. Are you still in here? Yeah. You stay strong. You're going to have to. Not you, baby. Sharper Clairvoyant. Sure, I'll get you here in a minute, but I call for Sharper Clairvoyant. I know I'm not talking real loud. My kids is in the bed. I'm trying to make it to where y'all can hear me, but not be overly talking loud either. Sharper Clairvoyant. Are you in here still? That's what I'm supposed to be doing, girls, coming in here and help y'all get strong. That way y'all can make the right decisions. And it don't only help y'all, it helps me too, right? Because we all heal each other. We all get it, we all get in this like mind and they say that you find your tribe. And when you find your tribe, these are the ones that's going to support you and there's no accidents. We didn't find each other by accident. It helps me and it helps me heal, things too, and it helps y'all as well. Yes, sweet tea. Give me just a minute, baby. I'll put you on the list, yeah. Okay, well, I guess she's not in here. Let's go back up here again. Let's see. So, Mr. Wolf, are you in here? Wolf Donnell. So we're gonna go with Wolf Donnell if he's in here. And then we're gonna go to Wolf Donnell. And then we're gonna go to Sherry Claiborne. And then Sweet Tea. Be a minister of the church. Preaching to the choir. Yeah, I want to work on my Spanish some more. I'm pretty fluent in Spanish too, but there's still some of it that I want to be able to learn where I can be like 100%. But I want to start reading cards in Spanish and in English. That way I can reach more people. But I'm pretty fluent for the Spanish, so I want to learn just a tad bit more. You know, that way I can be the 100% on it. But then once I get that, I'm going to, which I do some readings in Spanish for some people, but I like to be able to get it down 100% before I go do it in both languages. Okay, well, I guess Donnell's not in here, so let's go to Sherry Claiborne. Sherry Claiborne. No, you haven't missed you yet. Sherry Claiborne. Okay, you got somebody always underneath the herbal influence, it says, or underneath the influence of something. Okay, Sherry Claiborne. So they smoking some Doja. All right. Yeah, you got to, you're dealing with a false twin. There's somebody around you that you just ain't really, you're not able to read them. They're like, no emotion at all. You also got this self love card. You need to start loving yourself too. There could be a partner, there could be somebody at a distance from you that was acting a fool. You just need to be careful around your partnerships, whether it's business or whether it's friendship or romantic, that you ain't fucking dealing with the enemy. Because some instances around you, it could be you got the sixth house. The sixth house is around your responsibilities, around your work, and it's saying, you ain't got time to play people's childish ass games. You don't. You ain't got time for people's childish ass games. You're a person that's got your priorities straight, and you don't need to downgrade your standards. Okay, the sixth house always around work. You have the 10th house. So there's something, if you're not doing it already, there's something that you need to be doing around work. 10th house is around your career, it's around your destiny. This way, this is time for you to go after your ambition, after your goals. You got responsibilities with all this, so you could be taking some type of training skills or going back to school or something, but you're going to start to climb up. And, that way you ain't got to be dealing with this shit. Sherry Claiborne. Yeah, there's somebody at a distance from you. There must be more than friends. Yeah, you got. Yeah, there's going to be some evidence. Somebody's asked about to get caught in that. There could be a third party situation going on. You got people around you that's fake, or there's a particular person around you that's fake. But this is, somebody that don't want to be alone. They just on the ride for the hell of it. Sherry Claiborne. Sherry Claiborne. Oh shit. Listen, you got somebody. The six of wands in reverse is a motherfucking betrayal. This could be a friend. The page of swords could be a air sign and all it requires, but you've got somebody this makes it very cold, they're very calculating. But I mean, they really, this person doesn't think off of emotion. They don't give a fuck about anybody else's feelings. And you're failing And you're at a disadvantage because you've got somebody around you, this person that's got ill will towards you. They don't want you to have anything good. The Ten of Swords, yeah. And this is what, ending, backstabbing, betrayal. You need to listen to your intuition, Pisces energy. When it comes to love, when it comes to being kind to people, it's okay to be thoughtful and be kind to people, but you need to listen to your intuition and you need to be discerned, use discernment, right? Because you've got people around you that is causing you sadness. Ace of Cups in reverse, they're just very deceitful. They're manipulative. You've got a lot of emotions that you push down, baby, that you need to heal because you're trying to suppress them. That way you don't want to think about them, but I get it because it's raw and it's hurtful. And, we don't want to face our emotions and we don't want to face our hurt sometimes because we got shit going on in life. We got responsibilities or we got families. And, there's not enough time in the day sometimes to have to deal with all the bullshit or all the baggage that one needs to bring out and deal with, right? But you're never going to move forward really and truly, and you're not going to be free emotionally to move forward until you start processing this. Because you're just trying to block them off. This could be something that you went through so much that you're just trying to block it out. There could be like some infertility, could be some miscarriages here. You're sitting back in sadness. But the thing of it is, you're focusing on all of the negatives going on around you, right? And you're sitting in stagnation. You're not moving. Yeah, you could have some type of new idea or some type of clarity that comes to you, and it's like some type of breakthrough. There could be some confusion going on about what it is you need to do when it comes around work or maybe going back to school or learning something. But you can have confusion going on around that, but there's going to be some type of clarity or you're going to have this mental breakthrough where you can start, figuring out what it is that you want to do here. But you're feeling lonely. There's a lot of uncertainty, hermit. You're disconnecting with people. You could be shutting yourself off from people, but you're holding yourself back by fear. We don't gotta have fear. Fear it'll lie to your face. It'll keep you stuck. It really will. So you're sitting back here in sadness and stuff because somebody's lied to you and hurt you, but you really need to do some soul searching here. You really do. Because do you want to sit back here in this sadness and just be sitting in it, feeling lonely, or do you want to start to heal yourself and feel whole and get away from somebody that's out for themselves? They're not out here for you. They're the ones really not. Okay? So that's a decision you got to make yourself. Sweet pea. Sweet pea. Okay, sweet pea, you got somebody talking some good shit about you. Okay. Don't hold your bad self. Sweet pea. Here we go with the self-love. You got some people that's jealous that people is out here. You got people that's jealous of you and your job or your destiny. You got people that's jealous. They do. People is jealous because you are out here getting your shit together. When it comes around work, you're starting to climb up. But it's your poster, it's your destiny. But you got people talking good shit about you and what you're doing when it comes around work and when it comes, towards your ambition and you going forward. And that self-love, loving yourself as well. But you got some jealousy going on around you. The spirit is saying you're fucking intelligent. But you need to be mindful though, because you got some people that's acting one way around you, and then when you gone, baby, they act in a totally different way. There's jealousy going on though, because they don't like the people's talking good shit about you. Sweet, sweet tea. Yeah, you're gorgeous. Yeah, you're gorgeous. You're vibrant. You could be going through a divorce or ending a relationship here. But Spirit said, this motherfucker's back there match with you. They jealous because they can't outdo you. Everything they try to do, it ain't happening. Sweet pea. Or sweet tea. Sweet tea. Yeah, you got some indecision going on. You don't really know which way you need to go. So you're just running around in circles, okay? So you need to get out of this indecision and put your best foot forward. Right? You are going through the end of a relationship, you're going through a divorce, but there's a lot of jealousy going on, and you're very intelligent. You are. So it's time that you take this work because you got this responsibility and stuff, and it's time for you to, start climbing up. You're welcome, Sherry. Sweet tea. Yeah, it's time you get out and have some fun. You're dealing with a damn man. Mm-hmm. Sweet tea. Yeah, Spirit's granting you a wish, but it's time to act. It's time to act. So whatever you're going through right now, Spirit is telling you to keep going forward, persevere, you're going to overcome it. But Spirit is trying to grant you a wish. They're giving you a fresh start. The sunrise. It could be a Leo. But they're trying to give you a fresh start. Okay? Where you can start over. This way you can go have these new ventures and these new doors opening up for you, and you can have these new creative ideas. And you could be getting advice from a friend about what it is you need to do. But you've got some, you don't really know. You could be unsettled right now. About everything that's going on. You could feel this sense of like, I don't know, nervousness to say the least. But you need to start planning ahead because we are in some times right now to where shit's outrageous, gas prices keep going up and down, food cost is going up, and we are in some unstable times, baby. Sweet tea, you need to start planning ahead. You need to start working towards something where you can start climbing up because you're able to do it. You're a very intelligent person. But you've got this indecision going on because you're dealing with this man here. It's keeping you confused. But there's just jealousy going on. Hating ass motherfuckers. Sweet tea. The world. Yeah, you need to end this shit. Four of Swords. Yeah, you got like fear and anxiety going on. Spirit saying you need to rest. You know, you're going through an overload right now mentally. You're stressed out, but the world is going to close that out. That way you can go towards success and you can start achieving and accomplishing something and you can start to feel whole, right? But this is where you need to heal because we don't need any type of relationship with a man or friend or anybody to make you feel whole. You need to, no, baby, I done you, Infinite. You'll have to go back and listen to it. I done you. I'm pretty sure. I don't think you heard me when I said your name, evidently. Because I did do you. It was one of the first messages I done because I called sweet Dream. Dream, I called her first. She never answered me, and I done you second. So when I post this, just go back and listen to it. Okay, listen. Eight of Wands. You need to put action. Right? You need to rest, but you need to start planning for your future. But you need to rest. You do have a lot of fear and anxiety and worry going on. But you need to, Eight of Wands is putting progress, putting action behind what it is you need to do. If you're doing something, your hard work, you're going to start to gain that momentum where you go towards success. And you've got options coming towards you and opportunities, but you need to quit procrastinating, sitting back and not doing anything because nothing is coming to you like that. You're sitting here dealing with fantasy and illusion, and you're dealing with arrogant people that's reckless and out here just overly confident and just doing some stupid shit, you know? So you need to get away from this. That way you can have this success and you need to start planning for the future and focusing on that and work hard. It's time to act now, you know? Because you do got you do got some times ahead of you where there's going to be some nervousness, but if you start planning ahead and you start focusing towards your future, you're not going to be doing that. Okay, that was sweet teas. Okay, so I'm going to do two more and then I'm going to wrap it up. If anybody wants to get on the list after that, you can do a super chat and I'll still get you on here, but I'm going to do two more because I'm at 44 minutes and I'm going to get off of here. So the last two. Let's do Starling, Smallwood. Are you still in here? Starling, Smallwood. Are you still in here? Okay, see you. I see you. Starling, Smallwood. Yeah, woke. Yeah, somebody you woke. You keep shining, okay? You keep shining. It's really irritating somebody. And it's irritating because somebody, this could be you or the person you're dealing with, somebody's woke. So you could be going through a spiritual awakening to where you're being aware of what's going on around you. Starling, Smallwood. Yeah, you've been going through some abuse. So there's been some abuse going on, whether it being emotional or physical, there's been abuse. Starling, Smallwood. Yeah, you've been dealing with a narcissist. Mhm. So, yeah, you've been dealing with some narcissistic energy where you went through a lot of abuse, whether it be physical or emotional or psychological, or there's been abuse here. Starting Smallwood, starting Smallwood. Yeah, this person wanted to keep you confused. They wanted to keep you in fear. When you was fearing if there was conflict, they wanted to keep you. They wanted to make you sensitive to where you was worried if somebody liked you, or if and you're trying to rationalize, sitting down and trying to rationalize way too damn much, and you're trying to be receptive to what everybody else wants you to do. You're sitting back waiting for things to happen, baby. It ain't gonna happen like that. There's some eavesdropping going on. Somebody's listening to your private conversation, or somebody is watching you, peeping Tom. Yeah, there's somebody going to no limits. This low vibrational energy. Mm, mm, Starling, Smallwood, Fifth House. So we got a role model. So you're a role model. So you could be an inspiration to others. You could have positive recognition from a lot of people, but you've got people out here that's using you, moochers. Okay, shit, moochers, using you, and they're out here spreading lies, gossiping, spreading a lot of rumors. It's fake. Finessing is here. I'm doing this. I think it's the last one I'm going to do tonight. I'm on it now. If uh, if anybody's wanting to still get on the list, I mean, you can do a super chat, and I'll still stay on here and do the list. But I don't think I'm just going to cover off one. What? I'm going to sleep yet. I know, 11 o'clock. Good night, I love you. But you're dealing with a smooth talker, okay? And you're going through this. Hmm, yeah, this person's in regret. Whatever they done, they're in regret because you woke up to it. But you're going through this death and rebirth. So the eighth house is here. You're going through a lot of transformation. Um, but you're going through a death and a rebirth. You're going through a spiritual transformation. Yeah, you need to because you're going through a spiritual transformation and you're being awakened to where you are aware of what people's doing around you, right? But you're having to do some endings around these people with this type of energy because because you're not growing. Just sit it there. I'll do it later. But anyhow, you need to focus on your family, your comforts, your responsibilities, your kids, your family. That's what you need to focus on, right? And you need to focus on growth because your attitude is you need to get away from these people that's using you, that's narcissistic. You need to, because and they're just a bunch of liars. But where you can start growing, and you're an inspiration, or you will be if you ain't already, because you're going to be inspiring others to do the same thing. That you're doing, because they're gonna look at your situation and they know what you're going through. He won't leave, but baby, they be. I'd be finding a fucking way that he would leave, because there's abuse and everything else going on in this situation. So he'd leave hell and high water. I don't care what extreme I would have to go to. If I had to go get a EPO in his ass, he would leave one way or another. Starling Smallwood, Starling Smallwood. Yeah, you need to start looking towards your future. Planning to move forward. That's what you need to do. And start believing in yourself and get your self confidence, because that's what you're lacking right now. That's the reason why you're setting in this. You don't have any self confidence and you don't believe in yourself, because it's been taken away from you, because you've been dealing with somebody that's abused you. And a narcissistic abusing you, they fuck with you emotionally. It takes a little bit of time to get yourself back together. I know I've dealt with that shit. But you got to get away from this. Eight of Cups, move on from this situation. That way you can let go of this shit, and you can start to withdraw and look a little deeper to where you can start being happy and start to move forward. And the Queen of Wands, yeah, you're very vibrant. And the Seven of Wands, you need to stand your ground, because you're dealing with somebody's a liar. There could be cheating. There could be just a lot of underhanded shit going on. You got some enemies around you pretending to be your friends. Queen of Wands to the King of Wands is like you could be represent two energies right now, man and female here. But the King of Wands is you are in a leadership position in your life to where you need to make these decisions. You lead better, you don't follow them. And you need to make the decisions and be very decisive. Know what it is you need to do. You need to stand up for yourself. You need to get away from this shit. Stand up for yourself and get away from these lies. I think that was the last one I'm going to do tonight. Let's see. Shoni, you got somebody stalking you. You got somebody that's disloyal, that's betrayed you, that's stalking. There's some stalking going on. Somebody's either watching you at your home or they're watching you on social media. You're feeling trapped. You're feeling trapped here. Yeah, you're feeling trapped. You're going through a lot of mental conflict. But here's the thing: you're staying. You got a lot of. You're not believing in yourself, and you're limiting yourself. And yeah, there's lots of lies being spread. Ooh, wait, Shawnee Harris. Yeah, whatever's going on right now, this is to get you on your purpose. You ain't got time to play games. This is to get you on your purpose. You got some fucking haters. And this could be somebody you're fucking married to. That's a fucking hater. They're hating on you. They want to knock you down. They're betraying you. Backstabbing you. Mm-hmm. I don't like this energy. Alright. I don't think she's in here anymore. She never did answer me. But anyhow, I'm going to get off of here. I've done a few. I've been on here an hour. I think that's pretty good tonight. I'll be back tomorrow night unless somebody's wanting to do a secret chat. I have my Cash App and my PayPal up at the top. It's also in the description, so if you may would like to do that, I'll stay and put you on the list. Other than that, I'm fixing to bounce. But I will be back again tomorrow night. If you subscribe to my channel and catch me, I will load up and let you know what time I'll be going live for the free readings. So if you're subscribed to my channel, you'll get that notification when I'm going to be going live tomorrow night for these free readings again. I do appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming out very, very much. I hope the messages that I was able to give out to the ones. Hello, Jocelyn. But I think the ones I was able to, get to, give you a message. I do hope that it helps you, give you some type of clarity. some type of peace, some type of perspective, whatever it is you was looking for. But I hope that it did help. But I will be back tomorrow. Like I said, I'm going to do this for a little while. Every night when my kids go to bed for a little while, I'm going to, do some free reads because I think that people need them, and I get that. And I want to be able to help, as many as I can. So I do appreciate y'all coming in here, and I do hope that I'm able to make some type of important impact in your life or for you in your spiritual path. I really do. But I will be back tomorrow. Like I said, all you got to do is subscribe to my channel, and I will upload tomorrow night. It'll be around 9 p.m. my time. It's a little bit after 11 my time right now. I'm in the state of Kentucky, so I don't know what time frame everybody's on, but it's 11:06 where I'm at. I usually go live around 9 p.m. So just look out for that tomorrow night. I will upload it and let you know exactly what time. I did go on a little bit later tonight because I had church. But other than that, I will be back tomorrow. I do hope that it helped. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I send you all peace, light, love. God bless each and every one of you. God bless you, your family, your business, your children, your money, your endeavors. Protect you from negativity because I know there's a lot of haters out here that don't want to see us succeed. So I pray that each and every one of you, that God protects each and every one of you and blocks any interferences or any negativity that's trying to come your way. I do that every time I come on here and do these readings. Yes, thank y'all also so much for coming in here. I appreciate y'all just as much as y'all appreciate me. And I do try to get to as many of y'all as I can, but my energy does wear down. My vehicle tore up, and I was sitting in a van for 5 hours out in the hot blazing ass sun. I'm really exhausted tonight, so I'm gonna try to do more a longer live tomorrow. Okay. All right, everybody. I'm gonna get off of here. Good night. Peace, light, love, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all. Bye.